Success, happiness, fulfillment, these are the things we all chase. Yet so few of us truly achieve. Why? Because we're often so focused on the complex, the flashy, and the advanced strategies that we forget the basics. The truth is, life and success are built on fundamental principles, simple, timeless truths that when mastered create a foundation for extraordinary results. Think about it. A skyscraper can't stand without a strong foundation. An athlete can't perform without mastering the basics. And yet in our own lives, we often overlook the fundamentals, chasing quick fixes and shortcuts instead. The basics may not be glamorous, but they are powerful. They are the building blocks of a life well lived. And the best part, anyone can master them. It's not about talent or luck. It's about consistency, discipline, and intentionality. If you're ready to stop chasing the next big thing and start building a life of lasting success and fulfillment, this video is for you. Let's dive into the 10 fundamental principles of life and success. Number 1, take responsibility for your life. Taking responsibility for your life is the cornerstone of personal growth, success, and fulfillment. It's the recognition that you are the author of your own story and that your choices, actions, and attitudes shape your reality. While it's easy to blame external circumstances or other people for your challenges, doing so keeps you stuck in a cycle of powerlessness and frustration. Ownership, on the other hand, empowers you to take control of your life and create the future you desire. By embracing responsibility, you shift from being a passive victim of circumstances to an active participant in shaping your destiny. The first step in taking responsibility is understanding why ownership is so crucial to success. When you take ownership of your life, you acknowledge that you have the power to influence your outcomes. This mindset shift is transformative because it moves you from a place of helplessness to one of agency. Instead of waiting for things to happen to you, you take proactive steps to make things happen. For example, if you're unhappy in your career, taking responsibility means recognizing that you have the power to learn new skills, network, or explore new opportunities. It's about focusing on what you can control rather than fixating on what you can't. One of the biggest obstacles to taking responsibility is the habit of blaming others. Blame is a defense mechanism that allows us to avoid facing our own shortcomings or mistakes. It's easier to point the finger at someone else than to confront our own role in a situation. However, blaming others keeps us stuck in a cycle of negativity and prevents us from learning and growing. To stop blaming others, start by examining your own thoughts and behaviors. When something goes wrong, ask yourself, what role did I play in this situation? What could I have done differently? By taking an honest look at your own actions, you can identify areas for improvement and take steps to address them. Another way to stop blaming others is to practice empathy and understanding. Often blame arises from a lack of perspective or an inability to see the other person's point of view. By putting yourself in their shoes, you can gain a deeper understanding of the situation and reduce the urge to blame. For example, if a colleague missed a deadline, consider the challenges they might be facing rather than immediately attributing it to incompetence or laziness. This shift in perspective helps you approach situations with compassion and take responsibility for your own reactions and responses. Taking control of your life also involves setting clear goals and taking action to achieve them. When you have a clear vision of what you want, you can make intentional choices that align with your goals. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, taking responsibility might involve creating a workout routine, planning healthy meals, and prioritizing sleep. If your goal is to advance in your career, it might involve seeking out mentorship, pursuing additional training, or taking on new challenges at work. By setting goals and taking consistent action, you demonstrate ownership of your life and create momentum toward your desired outcomes. The power of accountability in shaping your future cannot be overstated. Accountability is the practice of holding yourself responsible for your actions and commitments. It's about following through on your promises and taking ownership of the results, whether they're positive or negative. One way to build accountability is to set specific, measurable goals and track your progress. For example, if your goal is to save money, you might create a budget and review your spending regularly. If your goal is to write a book, you might set a daily word count target and track your progress. By holding yourself accountable, you create a sense of discipline and commitment that drives you towards success. Another way to build accountability is to share your goals and progress with others. When you make your commitments public, you create external pressure to follow through. For example, you might tell a friend about your fitness goals and ask them to check in with you regularly. You might join a group or community with similar goals, where you can share your progress and support each other. By involving others in your journey, you create a sense of accountability that motivates you to stay on track. Taking responsibility for your life also involves embracing a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. When you adopt a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to avoid. You take responsibility for your own development and seek out opportunities to learn and improve. For example, if you struggle with public speaking, you might take a course, join a Toastmasters group, or practice speaking in front of friends. By embracing a growth mindset, you take ownership of your potential and create a path for continuous improvement. Another important aspect of taking responsibility is learning from failure. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but it's also a powerful teacher. When you take responsibility for your failures, you can extract valuable lessons and use them to improve. For example, if you didn't get the job you wanted, you might reflect on the interview process and identify areas for improvement. If a project didn't go as planned, you might analyze what went wrong and develop a better strategy for the future. By taking ownership of your failures, you turn them into stepping stones for success. Finally, taking responsibility for your life requires self-compassion and patience. Change is a process, and it's normal to encounter setbacks along the way. Instead of being hard on yourself, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that taking responsibility is a journey, and each step forward is a victory. By practicing self-compassion, you create a positive mindset that supports your growth and resilience. In a world that often encourages us to blame others or external circumstances, taking responsibility for your life is a radical act of empowerment. It's about recognizing that you have the power to shape your future and taking proactive steps to create the life you desire. By embracing ownership, setting clear goals, building accountability, and learning from failure, you can take control of your life and achieve your dreams. So take a deep breath, step into your power, and start taking responsibility for your life today. Your future is in your hands. Number 2, cultivate self-discipline. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of success, the bridge that connects your goals to your achievements. It's the ability to stay focused, motivated, and consistent, even when faced with distractions, challenges, or discomfort. Without self-discipline, even the most ambitious goals remain out of reach, as they require sustained effort and commitment over time. Cultivating self-discipline is not about being perfect or rigid. It's about developing the habits and mindset that enable you to take consistent action toward your goals. By building self-discipline, you can overcome procrastination, stay on track, and turn your aspirations into reality. The first step in cultivating self-discipline is understanding why it's so essential to success. Self-discipline is what allows you to follow through on your commitments, even when you don't feel like it. It's the force that keeps you working toward your goals, even when progress is slow or obstacles arise. For example, if your goal is to write a book, self-discipline is what gets you to sit down and write every day, even when inspiration is lacking. It's what helps you resist the temptation to procrastinate or give up when the going gets tough. Without self-discipline, goals remain dreams, and potential remains untapped. One of the most effective ways to build self-discipline is to develop habits that support your success. Habits are automatic behaviors that require little conscious effort, making them a powerful tool for maintaining consistency. To build habits, start by identifying the behaviors that align with your goals. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, your habits might include exercising daily, eating nutritious meals, and getting enough sleep. If your goal is to advance in your career, your habits might include reading industry news, networking, and setting aside time for professional development. To establish new habits, Start small and focus on consistency. Research shows that it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. So be patient and persistent. Begin with a manageable goal, such as exercising for 10 minutes a day or writing 100 words a day. As the habit becomes ingrained, you can gradually increase the intensity or duration. For example, you might start with 10 minutes of exercise and work your way up to 30 minutes. By starting small and building momentum, you create a foundation of self-discipline that supports your long-term goals. Another key to building self-discipline is to create a supportive environment that minimizes distractions and temptations. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your behavior, so it's important to design it in a way that encourages discipline. For example, if you're trying to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods and remove unhealthy snacks. If you're trying to focus on work, create a clutter-free workspace and turn off notifications on your phone. By removing obstacles and creating an environment that supports your goals, you make it easier to stay disciplined and consistent. Overcoming procrastination is one of the biggest challenges in cultivating self-discipline. Procrastination often stems from fear, perfectionism, or a lack of clarity about what needs to be done. To overcome procrastination, start by breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. For example, if you're procrastinating on a big project, break it down into tasks like research, outline, and write the first draft. By focusing on one small step at a time, you reduce the overwhelm and make it easier to get started. Another effective strategy for overcoming procrastination is to use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This helps you build momentum and prevents small tasks from piling up. For larger tasks, commit to working on them for just 2 minutes. Often getting started is the hardest part, and once you begin, you'll find it easier to keep going. By using the 2-minute rule, you can overcome the initial resistance and build the habit of taking action. Staying consistent is another critical aspect of self-discipline. Consistency is what transforms small, daily actions into significant progress over time. To stay consistent, it's important to set clear goals and track your progress. For example, if your goal is to exercise regularly, you might create a workout schedule and mark each completed session on a calendar. Seeing your progress visually can be incredibly motivating and help you stay on track. You might also set specific, measurable goals, such as running a certain distance or lifting a certain weight, to give yourself a clear target to aim for. Another way to stay consistent is to create routines and rituals that support your goals. Routines provide structure and predictability, making it easier to maintain discipline. For example, you might establish a morning routine that includes exercise, meditation, and planning your day. By starting your day with these positive habits, you set a tone of discipline and focus that carries through the rest of the day. Similarly, you might create an evening routine that includes reviewing your progress, preparing for the next day, and winding down with a relaxing activity. By incorporating your goals into your daily routines, you create a sense of consistency and momentum. Accountability is another powerful tool for building self-discipline. When you hold yourself accountable, you create a sense of responsibility and commitment that drives you to follow through on your goals. One way to build accountability is to share your goals and progress with others. For example, you might tell a friend about your fitness goals and ask them to check in with you regularly. You might join a group or community with similar goals, where you can share your progress and support each other. By involving others in your journey, you create external pressure to stay disciplined and consistent. It's important to approach self-discipline with a mindset of self-compassion and patience. Building self-discipline is a journey, and it's normal to encounter setbacks along the way. Instead of being hard on yourself, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that each small step forward is a victory, and that progress takes time. By practicing self-compassion, you create a positive mindset that supports your growth and resilience. In a world filled with distractions and temptations, cultivating self-discipline is a powerful way to take control of your life and achieve your goals. By building habits that support your success, creating a supportive environment, overcoming procrastination, and staying consistent, you can develop the self-discipline needed to turn your aspirations into reality. So take the time to reflect on your goals, identify the habits that will help you achieve them, and commit to taking consistent action. With patience, persistence, and self-compassion, you can build the self-discipline needed to create a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Number 3, develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This mindset, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, stands in contrast to a fixed mindset, which assumes that talents and intelligence are static traits that cannot be changed. Developing a growth mindset is a transformative practice that empowers you to embrace challenges, learn from failure, and cultivate a lifelong love for learning. By shifting your perspective from "I can't" to "I can't yet," you open yourself up to endless possibilities for growth and achievement. The first step in developing a growth mindset is understanding the difference between fixed and growth mindsets. A fixed mindset is characterized by the belief that your abilities are innate and unchangeable. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges, give up easily in the face of obstacles, and view effort as fruitless. They may also feel threatened by the success of others, believing that it highlights their own limitations. In contrast, a growth mindset is characterized by the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, persist through setbacks, and see effort as a path to mastery. They are inspired by the success of others and view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. One of the most powerful ways to develop a growth mindset is to embrace challenges. Challenges are opportunities for growth, as they push you out of your comfort zone and force you to develop new skills and strategies. Instead of avoiding challenges, seek them out and approach them with curiosity and determination. For example, if you're offered a new project at work that feels outside your expertise, view it as a chance to learn and expand your capabilities. If you're struggling with a difficult task, remind yourself that the struggle is part of the learning process. By embracing challenges, you build resilience and confidence in your ability to overcome obstacles. Learning from failure is another key aspect of a growth mindset. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but it's also a powerful teacher. When you adopt a growth mindset, you see failure not as a reflection of your abilities, but as an opportunity to learn and improve. For example, if you don't get the job you wanted, reflect on the experience and identify areas for improvement. If a project doesn't go as planned, analyze what went wrong and develop a better strategy for the future. By taking ownership of your failures and extracting valuable lessons, you turn setbacks into stepping stones for success. Cultivating curiosity and a love for learning is another important aspect of a growth mindset. Curiosity drives you to explore new ideas, ask questions, and seek out new experiences. It keeps you open to new possibilities and fuels your desire to grow and improve. To cultivate curiosity, make a habit of asking questions and seeking out new knowledge. For example, you might read books on topics outside your expertise, take a class to learn a new skill, or engage in conversations with people who have different perspectives. By staying curious, you create a mindset of continuous learning and growth. Another way to develop a growth mindset is to reframe your self-talk. The way you talk to yourself has a profound impact on your mindset and behavior. If you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good at this," reframe it as "I'm not good at this yet, but I can learn." If you think, "This is too hard," reframe it as "This is challenging, but I can figure it out." By shifting your self-talk from fixed to growth-oriented, you create a mindset of possibility and resilience. Surrounding yourself with people who have a growth mindset can also help you develop your own. The people you spend time with influence your thoughts, behaviors, and attitudes. Seek out mentors, colleagues, and friends who embody a growth mindset and inspire you to push your limits. Engage in conversations about growth, learning, and overcoming challenges, and share your own experiences and insights. By surrounding yourself with growth-minded individuals, you create a supportive environment that encourages your own growth and development. Another important aspect of a growth mindset is setting learning goals rather than performance goals. Performance goals focus on achieving a specific outcome, such as getting an A on a test or winning a competition. While these goals can be motivating, they can also create pressure and fear of failure. Learning goals, on the other hand, focus on the process of learning and improving. For example, instead of setting a goal to get an A on a test, You might set a goal to understand the material thoroughly and seek help if you're struggling. By focusing on learning rather than performance, you create a mindset of growth and curiosity that supports long-term success. Finally, it's important to approach the development of a growth mindset with patience and self-compassion. Change takes time, and it's normal to encounter setbacks along the way. Instead of being hard on yourself, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that developing a growth mindset is a journey, and each step forward is a victory. By practicing self-compassion, you create a positive mindset that supports your growth and resilience. In a world that often emphasizes innate talent and quick results, developing a growth mindset is a powerful way to take control of your life and achieve your goals. By embracing challenges, learning from failure, cultivating curiosity, and reframing your self-talk, you can create a mindset of possibility and resilience that supports your growth and success. So take the time to reflect on your mindset, identify areas for growth, and commit to developing a love for learning and improvement. With patience, persistence, and self-compassion, you can cultivate a growth mindset that empowers you to achieve your dreams and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Number 4, prioritize health and energy. Physical health is the foundation of a fulfilling and productive life. Without it, even the most ambitious goals and dreams remain out of reach. Your body is the vehicle through which you experience the world, and its condition directly impacts your energy, focus, mood, and overall well-being. Prioritizing health and energy is not just about looking good or living longer. It's about creating the physical and mental vitality needed to pursue your passions, achieve your goals, and enjoy life to the fullest. By adopting simple habits for nutrition, exercise, and sleep, you can optimize your energy levels, boost your productivity, and enhance your happiness. The first step in prioritizing health and energy is understanding why physical health is so crucial. Your body and mind are deeply interconnected, and the state of one directly affects the other. When you're physically healthy, you have more energy, focus, and resilience to tackle challenges and pursue your goals. Conversely, when your health is neglected, you may feel sluggish, unfocused, and unmotivated, making it difficult to perform at your best. Physical health also plays a key role in emotional well-being, as regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep have been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. By prioritizing your health, you create a strong foundation for success and happiness in all areas of your life. One of the most effective ways to prioritize health is to focus on nutrition. The food you eat is the fuel that powers your body and mind, and making mindful choices about what you consume can have a profound impact on your energy levels and overall well-being. Start by incorporating more whole, nutrient-dense foods into your diet, such as fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. These foods provide the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants your body needs to function optimally. At the same time, limit your intake of processed foods, sugary snacks, and excessive caffeine, which can lead to energy crashes and negatively affect your mood and focus. Meal planning and preparation are also key to maintaining a healthy diet. By planning your meals in advance, you can ensure that you have nutritious options available and avoid the temptation to reach for unhealthy convenience foods. Set aside time each week to plan your meals, create a shopping list, and prepare ingredients or meals in advance. This not only saves time, but also helps you make healthier choices throughout the week. For example, you might prepare a batch of overnight oats for breakfast, pack a salad for lunch, and have a balanced dinner ready to go. By making healthy eating convenient and accessible, you set yourself up for success. Exercise is another essential component of physical health and energy management. Regular physical activity has numerous benefits, including improved cardiovascular health, increased strength and flexibility, and enhanced mental clarity and mood. Exercise also boosts energy levels by increasing blood flow and oxygen to your muscles and brain, helping you feel more alert and focused. To incorporate exercise into your routine, start by finding activities you enjoy and can sustain over the long term. This might include walking, running, cycling, swimming, yoga, or strength training. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise, along with strength training exercises at least twice a week. One effective strategy for staying consistent with exercise is to make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Schedule your workouts at a time that works best for you, whether it's first thing in the morning, during your lunch break, or in the evening. Treat your exercise time as an important appointment that you can't miss. You might also find it helpful to exercise with a friend or join a group or class, as the social aspect can provide motivation and accountability. By making exercise a regular part of your life, you create a habit that supports your health and energy over the long term. Sleep is another critical factor in maintaining physical health and energy. Quality sleep is essential for cognitive function, emotional well-being, and overall health. During sleep, your body repairs and regenerates tissues, consolidates memories, and regulates hormones that control appetite and stress. Chronic sleep deprivation, on the other hand, can lead to fatigue, impaired focus, and increased risk of health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. To prioritize sleep, aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night, and establish a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends, to regulate your body's internal clock. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine can also improve the quality of your sleep. This might include activities such as reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation. Avoid screens, caffeine, and heavy meals close to bedtime, as these can interfere with your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. By creating a calming environment and routine, you signal to your body that it's time to wind down and prepare for restful sleep. Energy management is another important aspect of prioritizing health and well-being. Energy management involves optimizing your physical, mental, and emotional energy to perform at your best and maintain a sense of balance and fulfillment. One key principle of energy management is to align your activities with your natural energy rhythms. For example, if you're a morning person, schedule your most challenging tasks for the early hours when your energy is highest. If you're more productive in the afternoon or evening, plan your important tasks for those times. By working with your natural rhythms, you can maximize your productivity and avoid burnout. Another principle of energy management is to take regular breaks throughout the day. Continuous work without breaks can lead to fatigue and decreased productivity. Instead, incorporate short breaks into your schedule to rest and recharge. For example, you might take a 5 to 10-minute break every hour to stretch, walk, or practice deep breathing. These breaks help refresh your mind and body, allowing you to return to your tasks with renewed focus and energy. Mindfulness and stress management are also important components of energy management. Chronic stress can drain your energy and negatively impact your health and well-being. By practicing mindfulness and stress reduction techniques, you can maintain a sense of calm and balance, even in the face of challenges. For example, you might incorporate mindfulness practices such as meditation, yoga, or journaling into your daily routine. These practices help you stay present, reduce stress, and cultivate a positive mindset that supports your energy and productivity. Finally, it's important to approach health and energy management with a mindset of self-compassion and balance. While it's important to prioritize your health, it's also important to be flexible and kind to yourself. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when your routine is disrupted or you're unable to meet your health goals. Instead of being hard on yourself, focus on progress rather than perfection. Recognize that each small step toward better health is a victory, and that maintaining balance and well-being is a lifelong journey. In a world that often demands constant productivity and busyness, prioritizing health and energy is a powerful way to take control of your life and achieve your goals. By adopting simple habits for nutrition, exercise, and sleep, and by managing your energy effectively, you can create a strong foundation for success and happiness. So take the time to reflect on your health and energy, identify areas for improvement, and commit to making small, sustainable changes. With patience, persistence, and self-compassion, you can optimize your health and energy and live a life of vitality, purpose, and fulfillment. Number 5, build strong relationships. Strong relationships are the bedrock of a fulfilling and successful life. Whether in personal or professional settings, the connections we build with others shape our experiences, influence our growth, and contribute to our overall well-being. Humans are inherently social beings, and our ability to form meaningful relationships is essential for emotional support, collaboration, and personal development. Building strong relationships requires effective communication, trust, and a commitment to surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people. By investing in your relationships, you create a network of support that enriches your life and helps you achieve your goals. The first step in building strong relationships is understanding the importance of connection. Relationships provide a sense of belonging and purpose, which are fundamental to our happiness and mental health. They offer emotional support during challenging times, celebrate our successes, and provide opportunities for growth and learning. In professional settings, strong relationships foster collaboration, innovation, and career advancement. For example, a supportive mentor can provide guidance and open doors to new opportunities, while a trusted colleague can offer valuable feedback and collaboration. By prioritizing connection, you create a foundation of support and mutual growth that enhances both your personal and professional life. Effective communication is the cornerstone of strong relationships. Communication is not just about speaking. It's about listening, understanding, and responding in a way that fosters connection and trust. To communicate effectively, start by practicing active listening. Active listening involves giving your full attention to the speaker, acknowledging their words, and responding thoughtfully. This means avoiding interruptions, making eye contact, and using verbal and nonverbal cues to show that you're engaged. For example, you might nod, smile, or say "I understand" to show that you're listening. By practicing active listening, you create a safe space for open and honest communication, which strengthens your relationships. Another key aspect of effective communication is expressing yourself clearly and authentically. Be honest about your thoughts, feelings, and needs, but do so in a way that is respectful and considerate. Use I statements to express your perspective without blaming or criticizing others. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," you might say, "I feel unheard when I'm interrupted." This approach fosters understanding and reduces defensiveness, making it easier to resolve conflicts and build trust. By communicating clearly and authentically, you create a foundation of mutual respect and understanding in your relationships. Building trust is another essential component of strong relationships. Trust is the glue that holds relationships together, and it's built through consistent actions, honesty, and reliability. To build trust, follow through on your commitments and be dependable. If you say you'll do something, make sure you do it. If you make a mistake, own up to it and take responsibility. Trust is also built through transparency and openness. Share your thoughts and feelings honestly, and encourage others to do the same. By being trustworthy and creating an environment of openness, you foster deeper connections and stronger relationships. Another way to build trust is to show empathy and understanding. Empathy is the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand their perspective and feelings. When you show empathy, you create a sense of connection and validation that strengthens your relationships. For example, if a friend is going through a difficult time, you might say, "I can't imagine how hard this must be for you, but I'm here to support you." By showing empathy, you demonstrate that you care and are willing to support them, which builds trust and deepens your connection. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people is another important aspect of building strong relationships. The people you spend time with have a significant impact on your thoughts, behaviors, and attitudes. Positive, supportive people uplift and inspire you, while negative or toxic individuals can drain your energy and hinder your growth. To build a supportive network, seek out individuals who share your values, encourage your goals, and bring out the best in you. This might include friends, family members, mentors, or colleagues who inspire and challenge you to grow. One way to surround yourself with positive people is to be intentional about your social circle. Evaluate your current relationships and consider whether they are supportive and uplifting. Are there people who consistently bring you down or create unnecessary drama? If so, it may be time to set boundaries or distance yourself from those relationships. At the same time, seek out new connections with people who inspire and motivate you. Join groups, attend events, or participate in activities that align with your interests and values, and be open to forming new relationships. By surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people, you create an environment that fosters growth, happiness, and success. Another way to build strong relationships is to show appreciation and gratitude. Everyone wants to feel valued and appreciated, and expressing gratitude is a simple yet powerful way to strengthen your connections. Take the time to acknowledge and thank the people in your life for their support, kindness, or contributions. This might include a heartfelt thank you note, a kind word, or a small gesture of appreciation. By showing gratitude, you create a positive dynamic in your relationships and reinforce the bonds of connection and trust. Finally, it's important to approach relationships with a mindset of growth and continuous improvement. Relationships require effort, communication, and a willingness to adapt and grow. Regularly reflect on your relationships and consider how you can strengthen them. Are there areas where you can improve your communication or show more empathy? Are there opportunities to deepen your connections or support others in new ways? By committing to the ongoing growth and development of your relationships, you create a network of support that enriches your life and helps you achieve your goals. In a world that often emphasizes individual achievement, building strong relationships is a powerful way to create a life of connection, support, and fulfillment. By prioritizing effective communication, building trust, surrounding yourself with positive people, and showing appreciation, you can create meaningful connections that enhance your personal and professional life. So take the time to invest in your relationships, nurture your connections, and build a network of support that helps you thrive. With patience, effort, and a commitment to growth, you can create strong relationships that bring joy, purpose, and success to your life. Number 6, master time management. Time is the most valuable resource we have, yet it's often squandered on tasks and activities that don't align with our priorities or contribute to our goals. How you spend your time defines your life because it shapes your experiences, achievements, and overall well-being. Mastering time management is essential for living a purposeful and fulfilling life, as it allows you to focus on what truly matters and make the most of each day. By prioritizing tasks, avoiding distractions, and staying productive, you can take control of your time and create a life that reflects your values and aspirations. The first step in mastering time management is understanding why how you spend your time is so important. Time is finite, and once it's gone, it can't be reclaimed. Every moment you spend on one activity is a moment you can't spend on another. This means that how you allocate your time directly impacts your ability to achieve your goals, nurture your relationships, and maintain your well-being. For example, if you spend hours scrolling through social media or watching TV, you're taking time away from activities that could bring you closer to your goals, such as exercising, learning, or spending quality time with loved ones. By being intentional about how you spend your time, you can ensure that your actions align with your priorities and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. One of the most effective techniques for mastering time management is prioritizing tasks. Prioritization involves identifying the tasks and activities that are most important and focusing your time and energy on them. To prioritize effectively, start by setting clear goals and identifying the tasks that will help you achieve them. Use a framework like the Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants based on their urgency and important. Urgent and important. Important but not urgent. Urgent but not important. And neither urgent nor important. Focus on tasks that are important but not urgent, as these are often the ones that contribute most to your long-term goals and well-being. Another key aspect of prioritization is learning to say no. Saying no is essential for protecting your time and energy, ensuring that you have the capacity to focus on what truly matters. When you say yes to every request, invitation, or opportunity, you dilute your focus and energy, making it harder to achieve your goals. To say no effectively, be clear and direct, yet kind and respectful. For example, you might say, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I won't be able to take this on right now," or "I appreciate the invitation, but I need to focus on other commitments at the moment." By setting boundaries and saying no to tasks that don't align with your priorities, you create more space for activities that bring you fulfillment and progress. Avoiding distractions is another critical component of time management. In today's digital age, distractions are everywhere, from social media notifications to emails and text messages. These distractions can pull you away from focused work and reduce your productivity. To minimize distractions, Create a distraction-free environment by turning off notifications, closing unnecessary tabs, and setting boundaries around your use of technology. For example, you might designate specific times of the day for checking email or social media, rather than allowing them to interrupt your work constantly. By creating a focused environment, you can maintain your concentration and make the most of your time. Another effective technique for staying productive is time blocking. Time blocking involves dividing your day into blocks of time dedicated to specific tasks or activities. This approach provides structure and clarity, helping you stay focused and avoid multitasking. To use time blocking, start by identifying your priorities and allocating time blocks to them in your schedule. For example, you might block off 2 hours in the morning for focused work, an hour in the afternoon for meetings, and 30 minutes in the evening for exercise. By scheduling your day in this way, you create a roadmap for productivity that keeps you on track and ensures that your time is spent in ways that align with your goals. Staying productive also involves managing your energy and taking regular breaks. Continuous work without breaks can lead to fatigue and decreased productivity. Instead, incorporate short breaks into your schedule to rest and recharge. For example, you might take a 5 to 10-minute break every hour to stretch, walk, or practice deep breathing. These breaks help refresh your mind and body, allowing you to return to your tasks with renewed focus and energy. Another important aspect of time management is setting realistic expectations and avoiding overcommitment. It's easy to take on too many tasks or responsibilities, which can lead to stress and burnout. To avoid overcommitment, be selective about how you spend your time and energy. Evaluate your current commitments and consider whether they align with your priorities. Are there tasks or activities that you can delegate, outsource, or let go of? By being intentional about your commitments, you create more space for activities that bring you fulfillment and progress. It's important to approach time management with a mindset of flexibility and adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and there will be times when your schedule is disrupted or unexpected tasks arise. Instead of being rigid, be willing to adjust your plans and priorities as needed. For example, if an urgent task comes up, you might shift a less important task to a later time block or reschedule it for another day. By staying flexible, you can adapt to changes without derailing your entire schedule. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, mastering time management is a powerful way to take control of your life and achieve your goals. By prioritizing tasks, avoiding distractions, staying productive, and setting realistic expectations, you can create a life that reflects your values and aspirations. So take the time to reflect on how you spend your time, identify areas for improvement, and commit to making small, sustainable changes. With patience, persistence, and a commitment to growth, you can master time management and live a life of purpose, productivity, and fulfillment. Number 7. Practice gratitude and positivity. Gratitude and positivity are powerful tools for transforming your mindset, enhancing your well-being, and achieving success. When you practice gratitude, you shift your focus from what's lacking in your life to what's abundant, creating a sense of contentment and appreciation. Positivity, on the other hand, helps you approach challenges with optimism and resilience, enabling you to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Together, gratitude and positivity create a mindset of abundance and possibility that supports your happiness and success. By incorporating daily practices to cultivate a grateful mindset, you can harness the power of gratitude and positivity to live a more fulfilling and purposeful life. The first step in practicing gratitude is understanding how it shifts your perspective and boosts happiness. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in your life, whether it's the people, experiences, or simple pleasures that bring you joy. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you create a sense of abundance and fulfillment that counteracts feelings of lack or dissatisfaction. This shift in perspective helps you see the positive aspects of your life, even in the face of challenges, and fosters a sense of contentment and well-being. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can improve mental health, increase happiness, and enhance relationships, making it a powerful tool for personal growth and success. One of the most effective ways to practice gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few minutes to write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. These can be big things, like your health or relationships, or small things, like a beautiful sunset or a kind gesture from a stranger. The key is to be specific and intentional in your reflections. For example, instead of writing "I'm grateful for my family," you might write, "I'm grateful for the laughter and support my family brings to my life." By regularly reflecting on your blessings, you train your mind to focus on the positive and create a habit of gratitude. Another way to practice gratitude is to express it to others. When you take the time to thank someone or acknowledge their impact on your life, you not only strengthen your relationships, but also reinforce your own sense of gratitude. For example, you might write a thank you note to a friend who has supported you, or simply tell a loved one how much you appreciate them. By expressing gratitude, you create a positive dynamic in your relationships and foster a sense of connection and appreciation. The science behind positive thinking further underscores the importance of gratitude and positivity in achieving success. Positive thinking is the practice of focusing on the good in any situation and approaching challenges with optimism and resilience. Research has shown that positive thinking can improve mental and physical health, enhance problem-solving skills, and increase resilience in the face of adversity. For example, studies have found that optimistic individuals are more likely to achieve their goals, perform better at work, and experience greater overall well-being. By cultivating a positive mindset, you create a foundation of optimism and resilience that supports your success and happiness. One of the key benefits of positive thinking is its impact on your ability to overcome challenges. When you approach obstacles with a positive mindset, you're more likely to see them as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. For example, if you're faced with a setback at work, you might view it as a chance to learn and improve, rather than a failure. This shift in perspective helps you stay motivated and focused, even in the face of difficulties, and increases your likelihood of success. Another benefit of positive thinking is its impact on your relationships. Positive individuals are more likely to build strong, supportive relationships, as their optimism and gratitude create a sense of connection and appreciation. For example, if you approach interactions with a positive attitude, you're more likely to build trust and rapport with others, which can enhance your personal and professional relationships. By cultivating positivity, you create a positive ripple effect that benefits not only yourself but also those around you. Daily practices to cultivate a grateful and positive mindset are essential for reaping the benefits of gratitude and positivity. One effective practice is to start your day with a gratitude ritual. This might involve taking a few moments each morning to reflect on what you're grateful for or writing in your gratitude journal. By starting your day with gratitude, you set a positive tone that carries through the rest of your day. Another daily practice is to incorporate mindfulness into your routine. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, and it can help you stay focused on the positive aspects of your life. For example, you might practice mindful breathing or meditation to center yourself and cultivate a sense of calm and presence. By practicing mindfulness, you create a mental space that supports gratitude and positivity. Affirmations are another powerful tool for cultivating a positive mindset. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your beliefs and goals, and they can help you shift your mindset from negative to positive. For example, you might repeat affirmations like, "I am capable and confident," or "I am grateful for the abundance in my life." By regularly practicing affirmations, you can rewire your brain to focus on the positive and create a mindset of possibility and resilience. Another daily practice is to focus on acts of kindness and service. When you engage in acts of kindness, you create a sense of connection and purpose that enhances your well-being and positivity. For example, you might volunteer your time, help a friend in need, or simply offer a kind word to a stranger. By focusing on kindness, you create a positive impact on others and reinforce your own sense of gratitude and positivity. It's important to approach gratitude and positivity with a mindset of self-compassion and patience. Change takes time, and it's normal to encounter setbacks along the way. Instead of being hard on yourself, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that cultivating gratitude and positivity is a journey, and each small step forward is a victory. By practicing self-compassion, you create a positive mindset that supports your growth and resilience. In a world that often emphasizes negativity and scarcity, practicing gratitude and positivity is a powerful way to create a life of abundance and fulfillment. By shifting your perspective, focusing on the good, and incorporating daily practices to cultivate a grateful mindset, you can harness the power of gratitude and positivity to achieve your goals and live a more purposeful and joyful life. So take the time to reflect on your blessings, express gratitude to others, and cultivate a positive mindset. With patience, persistence, and a commitment to growth, you can create a life of gratitude, positivity, and success. Number 8. Set clear goals and take action. Setting clear goals is one of the most effective ways to give your life direction and purpose. Goals act as a roadmap, guiding your decisions and actions toward what truly matters to you. Without goals, it's easy to drift through life, reacting to external demands rather than proactively pursuing your aspirations. Clear goals provide focus, motivation, and a sense of accomplishment, helping you make the most of your time and energy. By setting SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, and breaking them into actionable steps, you can create a clear path to success. However, goals alone are not enough. Taking consistent action is essential for turning your dreams into reality. The first step in setting clear goals is understanding why they are so important. Goals give you a sense of direction and purpose, helping you prioritize your time and energy. They provide a target to aim for and a way to measure your progress, which can be incredibly motivating. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, you have a clear objective that guides your training, nutrition, and schedule. Without this goal, you might struggle to stay motivated or know what steps to take. Goals also help you overcome procrastination and indecision by providing clarity and focus. When you know what you're working toward, it's easier to make decisions and take action. To set effective goals, it's important to use the SMART framework. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, which makes them clear, actionable, and attainable. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like get in shape, a SMART goal might be run a 5K race in 3 months by following a training plan and running 3 times a week. This goal is specific, run a 5K, measurable, follow a training plan, achievable 3 times a week, relevant, aligned with your health priorities, and time-bound 3 months. By using the SMART framework, you create goals that are clear and actionable, setting yourself up for success. Once you've set your SMART goals, the next step is to break them into smaller, actionable steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming, but breaking them down into manageable tasks makes them more approachable. For example, if your goal is to write a book, you might break it down into steps like outline the chapters, write 500 words per day, and edit the manuscript. Each step becomes a mini goal that you can focus on, creating a sense of progress and momentum. Breaking goals into steps also helps you identify potential obstacles and plan how to overcome them. For example, if you know that finding time to write is a challenge, you might schedule writing sessions into your calendar or set a daily word count target. Taking consistent action is the key to achieving your goals. Goals without action are merely wishes, and it's the daily, consistent effort that turns them into reality. To stay consistent, it's important to create a routine and schedule that supports your goals. For example, if your goal is to exercise regularly, you might schedule your workouts at the same time each day and treat them as non-negotiable appointments. If your goal is to learn a new skill, you might set aside dedicated time each week for practice and study. By incorporating your goals into your daily routine, you create a sense of structure and consistency that supports your progress. Another way to stay consistent is to track your progress and celebrate your successes. Keeping a journal or using a goal tracking app can help you stay accountable and motivated. For example, you might track how many days you've exercised, how many words you've written, or how much money you've saved. Seeing your progress visually can be incredibly motivating and help you stay on track. Celebrating your successes, no matter how small, also reinforces your commitment and builds momentum. For example, if you've completed a week of consistent workouts, you might treat yourself to a favorite activity or reward. It's also important to stay flexible and adapt your goals as needed. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances may change, requiring you to adjust your goals or priorities. For example, if you experience a setback or a change in your personal or professional life, you might need to revise your goals to reflect your new reality. Staying flexible allows you to stay aligned with your priorities and continue making progress, even in the face of challenges. Another key aspect of taking consistent action is managing your energy and avoiding burnout. Continuous effort without breaks can lead to fatigue and decreased productivity. Instead, incorporate regular breaks and self-care into your routine to rest and recharge. For example, you might take a short walk, practice deep breathing, or engage in a relaxing activity during your breaks. By managing your energy and taking care of your well-being, you can sustain your focus and productivity over the long term. Finally, it's important to approach goal setting and action taking with a mindset of self-compassion and patience. Change takes time, and it's normal to encounter setbacks along the way. Instead of being hard on yourself, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that achieving your goals is a journey, and each small step forward is a victory. By practicing self-compassion, you create a positive mindset that supports your growth and resilience. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, setting clear goals and taking consistent action is a powerful way to take control of your life and achieve your dreams. By using the SMART framework, breaking goals into actionable steps, and staying consistent, you can create a clear path to success. So take the time to reflect on your goals, identify the steps needed to achieve them, and commit to taking consistent action. With patience, persistence, and a commitment to growth, you can turn your goals into reality and live a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Number 9, embrace adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and no matter how carefully you plan, unexpected challenges and changes are inevitable. Embracing adaptability is essential for navigating these uncertainties and thriving in the face of adversity. Adaptability is the ability to adjust your thoughts, behaviors, and actions in response to changing circumstances. It's about staying calm, resourceful, and open-minded, even when things don't go as planned. By cultivating adaptability, you can turn obstacles into opportunities, maintain your resilience, and continue moving forward toward your goals. In a world that is constantly evolving, adaptability is not just a skill, it's a mindset that empowers you to thrive in any situation. The first step in embracing adaptability is understanding why flexibility is so crucial. Life is full of uncertainties, from personal setbacks to global crises, and rigid plans or mindsets can leave you feeling stuck or overwhelmed. Flexibility, on the other hand, allows you to pivot and adjust when circumstances change, ensuring that you can continue making progress even in the face of challenges. For example, if a project at work takes an unexpected turn, being adaptable allows you to reassess your approach and find new solutions. If a personal goal becomes unattainable due to external factors, flexibility enables you to redefine your path and set new objectives. By embracing adaptability, you create a sense of resilience and resourcefulness that helps you navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. One of the key aspects of adaptability is staying calm and composed in the face of uncertainty. When unexpected challenges arise, it's natural to feel stressed or anxious. However, reacting with panic or frustration can cloud your judgment and hinder your ability to find solutions. To stay calm, practice mindfulness and focus on the present moment. For example, you might take a few deep breaths, ground yourself by noticing your surroundings, or use a calming mantra like, "I can handle this." By staying present and centered, you create a mental space that allows you to think clearly and respond effectively to challenges. Another way to stay calm and resourceful in uncertainty is to focus on what you can control. While you can't always control external circumstances, you can control your response to them. For example, if you're facing a financial setback, you might focus on creating a budget, exploring new income opportunities, or seeking financial advice. If a relationship is strained, you might focus on improving communication or setting boundaries. By directing your energy toward actionable steps, you regain a sense of agency and reduce feelings of helplessness. This proactive approach helps you stay resourceful and adaptable, even in challenging situations. Turning obstacles into opportunities is another important aspect of adaptability. Challenges and setbacks are often disguised as opportunities for growth and learning. When you encounter an obstacle, ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can I use this experience to grow or improve? For example, if you lose your job, you might see it as an opportunity to explore a new career path or develop new skills. If a project fails, you might use the experience to refine your approach and build resilience. By reframing obstacles as opportunities, you create a mindset of possibility and growth that supports your adaptability. Another way to turn obstacles into opportunities is to practice creative problem solving. When faced with a challenge, brainstorm multiple solutions and consider unconventional approaches. For example, if you're struggling to meet a deadline, you might delegate tasks, adjust your schedule, or seek additional resources. If a goal seems unattainable, you might break it down into smaller, more manageable steps or explore alternative paths. By thinking creatively and exploring different options, you can find innovative solutions that turn challenges into opportunities for success. Building a support system is another important aspect of adaptability. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can provide encouragement, guidance, and new perspectives when you're facing challenges. For example, you might seek advice from a mentor, collaborate with colleagues, or lean on friends and family for emotional support. By building a strong support system, you create a network of resources that helps you navigate uncertainty and stay adaptable. Another key to adaptability is maintaining a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. When you adopt a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to avoid. For example, if you're struggling with a new skill, you might view it as a chance to learn and improve rather than a sign of failure. By embracing a growth mindset, you create a sense of curiosity and resilience that supports your adaptability. Finally, it's important to approach adaptability with a mindset of self-compassion and patience. Change is a process, and it's normal to encounter setbacks along the way. Instead of being hard on yourself, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that adaptability is a skill that takes time to develop, and each small step forward is a victory. By practicing self-compassion, you create a positive mindset that supports your growth and resilience. In a world that is constantly changing, embracing adaptability is a powerful way to navigate life's challenges and thrive in the face of uncertainty. By staying calm and resourceful, turning obstacles into opportunities, and maintaining a growth mindset, you can create a sense of resilience and flexibility that supports your success and well-being. So take the time to reflect on your approach to challenges, identify areas for growth, and commit to cultivating adaptability. With patience, persistence, and a commitment to growth, you can turn life's uncertainties into opportunities for growth, learning, and success. Number 10, live with integrity. Living with integrity is one of the most important principles for creating a meaningful and fulfilling life. Integrity means being honest, authentic, and true to your values, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. It's about aligning your actions with your beliefs and treating others with respect and fairness. When you live with integrity, you build trust, foster strong relationships, and create a legacy of respect and honor. In a world that often prioritizes shortcuts and quick wins, integrity is a non-negotiable foundation for long-term success and personal fulfillment. The first step in living with integrity is understanding why honesty and authenticity are so crucial. Honesty is the cornerstone of trust, and trust is the foundation of all meaningful relationships, whether personal or professional. When you are honest, you demonstrate reliability and consistency, which helps others feel secure and valued. Authenticity, on the other hand, is about being true to yourself and expressing your genuine thoughts, feelings, and values. When you live authentically, you create a sense of congruence between your inner self and your outward actions, which fosters self-respect and confidence. Together, honesty and authenticity create a sense of integrity that guides your decisions and actions, ensuring that you live in alignment with your values. One of the key aspects of living with integrity is aligning your actions with your values. Your values are the principles and beliefs that matter most to you, such as honesty, kindness, fairness, or perseverance. When your actions align with your values, you create a sense of harmony and purpose in your life. To align your actions with your values, start by identifying what matters most to you. What principles guide your decisions and behavior? What kind of person do you want to be? Once you've clarified your values, use them as a compass to guide your choices and actions. For example, if one of your core values is kindness, you might make a conscious effort to treat others with compassion and empathy, even in challenging situations. By aligning your actions with your values, you create a life of integrity and purpose. Another important aspect of living with integrity is being honest with yourself and others. Honesty involves telling the truth, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. It also means being transparent and accountable for your actions. For example, if you make a mistake, own up to it and take responsibility. If you're struggling with a decision, be honest about your doubts and seek guidance. By practicing honesty, you build trust and credibility, which are essential for strong relationships and personal growth. Living with integrity also involves treating others with respect and fairness. Respect means valuing others' opinions, feelings, and boundaries, even when they differ from your own. Fairness means treating others equitably and justly, without favoritism or bias. For example, if you're in a leadership role, you might make decisions based on merit and fairness, rather than personal preferences. If you're in a disagreement, you might listen to the other person's perspective and seek a resolution that respects both parties. By treating others with respect and fairness, you create a positive and inclusive environment that fosters trust and collaboration. Building a legacy of trust and respect is another important aspect of living with integrity. Your legacy is the impact you leave on the world and the people around you. When you live with integrity, you create a legacy of trust, respect, and positive influence. For example, if you consistently act with honesty and fairness, you inspire others to do the same. If you treat others with kindness and compassion, you create a ripple effect of positivity that extends beyond your immediate circle. By living with integrity, you create a lasting impact that reflects your values and contributes to the greater good. Another way to live with integrity is to practice self-reflection and self-awareness. Regularly reflecting on your actions and decisions helps you stay aligned with your values and identify areas for improvement. For example, you might ask yourself, did I act in alignment with my values today? Did I treat others with respect and fairness? Was I honest and authentic in my interactions? By practicing self-reflection, you create a habit of accountability and continuous growth that supports your integrity. It's also important to approach living with integrity with a mindset of self-compassion and patience. No one is perfect, and there will be times when you fall short of your ideals. Instead of being hard on yourself, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that living with integrity is a journey, and each small step forward is a victory. By practicing self-compassion, you create a positive mindset that supports your growth and resilience. Living with integrity involves standing up for what you believe in, even when it's difficult. Integrity often requires courage and conviction, especially in the face of opposition or adversity. For example, if you witness an injustice, you might speak up or take action to address it. If you're pressured to compromise your values, you might stand firm and stay true to your principles. By standing up for what you believe in, you demonstrate your commitment to integrity and inspire others to do the same. In a world that often prioritizes convenience and self-interest, living with integrity is a powerful way to create a life of purpose, trust, and respect. By aligning your actions with your values, practicing honesty and authenticity, and treating others with respect and fairness, you build a legacy of integrity that reflects your true self. So take the time to reflect on your values, identify areas for growth, and commit to living with integrity. With patience, persistence, and a commitment to growth, you can create a life of meaning, impact, and fulfillment. Life and success aren't about complexity. They're about mastering the basics. The fundamentals you've learned in this video are the building blocks of a meaningful, fulfilling, and successful life. They are simple, but they are not easy. They require consistency, effort, and intentionality. But here's the good news. Anyone can master them. You don't need extraordinary talent or luck. You just need to commit to the basics, day in and day out. Take responsibility for your life. Cultivate discipline. Build strong relationships. Prioritize your health. Set clear goals. Practice gratitude. Live with integrity. These are the principles that will guide you to success, no matter what challenges come your way. The journey to a better life starts with the basics. Start today. Take one step, one habit, one action at a time. Master the fundamentals, and watch as your life transforms. Greatness isn't about doing the extraordinary. It's about doing the ordinary extraordinarily well.